I'm going to be showing you how to get these 3 pool water nail designs at home. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome for the first time. Glad you're here. So I'm going to be making press-ons for today's video, and these are already prepped so that I can jump into showing you exactly how to do the first nail design. This one is going to be the most simple out of all the designs I'm going to do today. I'm going to be doing this design on both the pinky and the thumb finger, and I'm going to start off by using this beautiful blue shade that I got from Amazon in a kit. If you want to see the swatches of all the colors that came in this kit, it is linked right above here. And I'm just taking that blue shade and applying it to each of the nails. So now I'm going to cure for 60 seconds, and once I'm done, I am going to apply a milky white polish on top of the blue. With the milky white, we are going to leave it as is. We're not going to cure it so that I can go in and make that simple bubble effect. You also want to make sure that when you're applying that milky white color, that you apply enough so that when you go to make the bubbles, you can actually see the outline of the bubbles. Now I'm going to be taking a top coat. This is my favorite top coat by the brand Koopa, and then I'm going to place it on a glass palette, because what I'm going to do next is take my dotting tool and dip the dotting tool into the polish. And you want to make sure you get a really good amount of that top coat on there. Now I'm taking my dotting tool and placing it on random parts of the nail so I can begin creating those bubbles. As you can see here, the top coat will spread very similar to how blooming gel works, and it's going to start creating those bubbles. So you just want to play with the sizes of the dots. You don't want to make them all the same, because then they won't look like pool water. It'll just look like a whole bunch of circles on the nails. So use smaller dots, bigger dots, just play with it until you get it to your liking. To give different shapes, I am going to take the brush that's in the polish bottle and I'm going to apply that to the nail as well. Once I have my shapes the way I want, I am taking my dotting tool and I'm spreading the bubbles and kind of dragging them out a little bit, because I don't want them to look like pure circles, because that doesn't look like the bottom of a pool. It just looks like circles. Does that make any sense? I don't know that it makes sense. But basically I'm dragging this out because I want to give the effect of water, and water has movement. So it gives that illusion that there's some movement going on in the nail. So here are what the nails look like after I'm done. So you can look at this, see if you like the way the design is right now before you cure it. If you want to add some more circles, you can. If you want to drag some more of the lines out, you can. But what I want to make sure is that I'm satisfied with this before I go ahead and cure it. But I'm satisfied with this, and I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds. After my 60-second cure, I want to make sure that I seal this design in. So I'm going to be applying my top coat that I used earlier. This is the same Koopa top coat. I'm going to go ahead and apply this. And I love this because it's very glossy. And with this, you want a good shiny top coat so that you can really see the details of the design. For the second design, this one is going to be very similar to the first, and I'm actually going to be doing pool water French tips. But I'm going to put this on both the ring finger and the pointer finger. So I'm starting off by applying a base color, and this is a peachy pink nude. I'm going to apply this and use it as the base color for my French tips, and then cure in my lamp for 60 seconds. So this is a bit sheer, so I am going to apply a second coat of this so I can get a little bit more coverage. Instead of painting the blue directly on the nail, I am going to place it on my glass palette and use a thin liner brush to create French tips. I'm using my thin liner brush to create my French tip outline, and once I'm satisfied with the way it looks, I am going to fill in the top parts of the nail with the brush from the polish bottle. So once I'm done applying the blue, I am going to cure this layer for 60 seconds and then go on top with that milky white again. I am only going to apply the milky white on top of the areas where the blue is. I'm not going to apply it all over the nail. And remember, we are not curing this layer so that we can create the pool water effect. So repeating the same process from before, I'm just taking my dotting tool, dipping it in my top coat and placing it on random parts of the nail. I think it's so satisfying watching the top coat spread. I think this is so cool. And then I'm taking my dotting tool and then spreading those circles out. There may be some bubbles because the top coat does tend to do that because it's sitting out for a little bit. Make sure that you pop them before you cure in your LED lamp so that they don't cure on the nail like that. I am going to go ahead and top this off with my top coat and then moving on to the third and final design. So this one was the most complex, I think, out of the three, which is why I'm showing you this one last. But I am actually going to do the same process that we've done before, applying the blue to get that base so it looks like the bottom of our pools. And then I'm going to cure this and then apply that milky white right on top of it again. I am going to speed this part up since we've seen it. I'm just taking the dotting tool and the brush from the polish bottle and creating those little dots, and then I'm going to spread it around to give the pool water effect. What I'm doing here is popping all the bubbles before I cure them because they are just here. I don't know why there's so many bubbles on this particular nail, but we're gonna go ahead and pop them. Okay, so I've seen this really cool hibiscus flower nail art tutorial all over TikTok, and so that is what I'm going to be doing on top of this one. So I'm taking a white as well as a black, and I am going to do kind of a mix between the hibiscus flowers, and it's gonna give me a little bit of the 90s nail art vibe. I'm going to start off by drawing the flowers first because that is going to take the longest. So what I'm doing is drawing 2 dots next to each other, and they're going to represent the petals, and it's going to be a total of 5 pairs of 2 in a circle. So once you have your 5 pairs of 2 dots, you're then going to place 1 small dot on top of each set of 2. I hope I'm making sense because it's hard to explain, but once you see what I'm saying, it makes so much sense. Once I have the dots where I want them, I am going to draw 3 small lines, 1 on each side and then 1 on the middle, and I'm going to drag them towards the center so they connect and they start to create the petals of the hibiscus flower. Then I'm going to draw 1 line out. I don't know what that part of the flower is called, but you guys know exactly what it is when you see it. Then I am going to start drawing random lines on the nails. This is what gives it that 90s nail art effect. If you ever got your nails done in the 90s, you remember those flowers with the lines and the dots. That's exactly what I'm doing here. This wouldn't be a me video if I didn't do this. So now I'm gonna take these golden pearls and my rhinestone glue from a card, and I am going to place them in the center of each of the flowers. I love using pearls, rhinestones, anything. I'm taking the smallest size pearls from this container and I'm grabbing 2 so that I can place one in the center of each of the flowers. All right, so here are the nails. I want you guys to let me know down below which ones are your favorite, 1, 2, or 3. If I'm being honest, my favorite is probably the most simple design out of all of them, which was number 1. And of course, let's switch over so I can give you guys an idea of what these look like on my fingers. If you enjoyed today's video, please let me know down below. Leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe to my channel and check this video out here because I really think you'll like this one. And I will see you in the next video.